Now, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, down through the years, we've had introduced many groups, many performers who have gone on to greater things, as I said earlier on. And one of the most outstanding are record breakers by any standards worldwide. And I'm pleased to welcome just two old friends who wanted to come along and join us tonight on the Late Late Show. Would you welcome, please, Larry and Bono? Here we are. Ah, he's coming in on his boat. Coming in on the motorbike. There you are. Ho, 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 ho. Well done. Wow. How's about that then? Well, welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome, Larry. What are you at, Larry?
How are you doing?
Sake. How are you doing? Is that the new one?
That's the new one.
That's the new one.
Brand new.
How long have you got that one?
About 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah.
3 hours, really? Yeah. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Do you remember about 3-4 years ago at Sutton Cross?
Yes.
I was there. I was
Yes.
on my Harley.
Yes.
Looking very cool.
Yes. Very cool.
This car pulled up beside me. It was a very battered limousine. All right, and
Paul won't be pleased about that.
No, it was a bit shady, but
yeah.
The window went down and you stuck your head out and you said, "Excuse me, what sort of a bike is that?" And I turned around and I saw you and said, "It's a motorbike, guy." and you said, "I love those bikes." I said, "You know what? When I was a young fella, I used to ride around all the time. You had Kathleen in the sidecar and it was great." Well,
no, not quite that. No, not quite that, but I won't.
So, Gay, this is from us to you, as a gift.
From who to me?
From U2 to you.
Come on. Oh, that's ridiculous. Don't believe it.
Sit on her.
Not believe it. My God. You're having me on now. This is a gag.
That is pretty good.
I would be frightened out of my life to take off on that. Bono,
no, you wouldn't.
Speak.
No, this is...
You're supposed to sing a song, you do a number.
This is, you're the wild one. And that's about as wild
That's about as wild as you can get. Come on, I can't cope with this. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, yeah, I know, Charlie.
Oh, there isn't one for everyone in the audience. Belongs to Gay.
Not one of these. There isn't one for everybody in the audience. That is ridiculous.
So that's yours.
I'm quite sure you're gagging, but thank you for the lovely thought anyway. Well done.
No, we're actually serious. We are actually.
It's a very Elvis thing of us to do, isn't it, really?
I can't cope with this.
Well, now we just got a helicopter ourselves, and Sam and I are just going back for another 4 years. Like, I can lie to you, it'd be great.
This is too much. So what is she? She's a twin, and she's air-cooled.
She's very fast, Gay.
She's very fast, yes, yeah.
She's very fast,
yeah,
and she's free to you.
Yeah. Fantastic. Harley, the nearest I got to them so far is a beautiful book somebody gave me years ago, full of all the details of them, and I look at it now and then, but I never thought I'd see it. Listen, this is ridiculous. Come here. You're going to sing a song. What's happening in your life? I have to recover myself. I have to recover myself.
I'm delighted. We've caught him ahead.
Just speak.
We can. The funny thing is, I actually remember going out to Howth on a very different occasion because my old man said to me when I was 17, he said, "Look, you're either going to have to get a job or get this band off the ground. And if it's not happening, you got to get out of the house. You're going to have to pay your way." So we were really stuck. And I just knew, I just knew if we got on the Late Late Show, that would sort out the problems. And I had visions of, the Beatles with Ed Sullivan and stuff. And Larry knew somebody who knew Tony Boland, who I think is here.
Here he is, second row.
There you go. Who is, who is working as producer and the search and whatever. So Larry was put in charge of actually getting us the gig on the Late Late Show. So you called, didn't you, I think?
Yeah, Tony, I'm sorry. I know I called every day for 3 months, and...
This is true.
It is true, and Bono will continue the story, because it didn't really...
It didn't really come off.
No, Tony.
Tony got us the gig, and then you threw us off the show. And that was, that was very messy, you know. And so I couldn't. I dealt with it the worst. And in fact, I actually decided to go out to Hoth and kill you. And Ali was with me, and she said, you can't do that. And I said, I know his replacement is going to get us on the show. Let's just take him out. And got the double-decker out to Hoth. This is true. Honestly, the truth.
True,
myself,
yes.
and I said, like, I know. And she said, this is a big mistake. And I said, I know if he sees genius up close, he'll recognize it. And so we went out to Hoth, double-decker out to Hoth, the single-decker, the one that goes just round the head. And I got on the 88, I got on the bus, and I said, look, I'm looking for BYRNE's house, you know, and he said, yeah, right, BYRNE's house, I'm going to tell you where Gay lives. I said, no, I'm serious, you don't understand, I have an important meeting with Mr. BYRNE.
I'm a genius.
And I'm actually going to grow up and be Bono, and our group, U2, is just going to be in your face, and really, you should really tell us where Gay lives. And he goes, okay, this is the house, there you go, off you go. So I went up, and Ali is still going, this is a real mistake. And I went up, I think it was a blue door, and I went, I'm really embarrassed to tell you, I mean, this is sad, really. And I went over, and I was just about to knock on the door, and an overpowering feeling came over me. I recognized it. I haven't had it many times. I remember it from the back fields of Ballymun when faced with skinhead gangs in the 70s carrying saws and Black & Decker drills. It was actual fear. Yeah. And I walked away, and I didn't say anything. Ali didn't say anything. We just kind of went up and we just stood on the road. Bus pulled up, got on the bus.
Ah, you did.
The same bus, the same driver.
And he said,
short meeting. Short meeting. I said, it was a very short meeting.
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. There it is now. Oh, dear, oh, dear. If I'd known you were going to give me a Harley Davidson, I would have come to the door, really. Well, and what is there now? What are you at as we speak? You're going to sing for us, but what are you working on?
Actually, I wasn't planning on singing. I thought the bike would be enough.
No, you got to sing. Sitting on the bike, coming in or going out, you still got to sing.
Gosh, okay. I can imagine a tune where you have to be really quiet. If I could, actually, just if you could lower the lights, maybe. This is a tune, but this is a really popular tune. I think everyone will know it. It goes. I've got a microphone. Oh, I'm on a microphone. Okay.
You're on a microphone.
I should know this.
Okay.
Okay. Could you all just please join in if you know what I'm talking about? Ba da ba da ba ba da ba da ba ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. To whom it may concern, BYRNE.
Thank you very much indeed. I'll get over this gag sooner or later. Well done, Larry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Dennis, you'll explain this gag to me, I know, later on sometime. I'm slow tonight. It's been a long day, and I'm not cottoned onto it yet, but you'll explain to me. But it's a lovely motorbike, and we'll take a break, and we'll try to sort it out then. And would you be careful when you move that bike, and don't let anything happen to it. Okay, we'll take a commercial break. Come back to us after this, because I don't figure this one out.